You're listening to another PUKfm 93.6 podcast.
You're listening to your favorite campus radio station. It's PUKfm 93.6, and we're joined today by a very, very special guest, Miss Maureen Quin. Welcome, Miss Quin.
Thank you.
Would you like me to call you ma'am? Would you like me to call you your majesty?
No, just call me Maureen. It'll
Maureen,
be fine.
It's great to have you here. And for those of you who don't know, Maureen is one of South Africa's most acquired sculptures. And you've been in the arts. That's bedrijf.
Business.
In the art industry, there we go now. In the arts business for more than 60 years now. It's quite a journey you've had.
Yes. But you know, the thing is, I never chose to be an artist. It happened. It's one of those things that my life developed, and I was talented, and I took that talent and I used it. I was fortunate. This was my only talent, so I developed it, and it's been a wonderful journey. I can't believe, actually, that I've been at it for 60 years.
Well, it's amazing to hear. A lot of people have talents and then they decide they go into a different industry trying to make money, and then they just totally forget about it. But you've been following your heart and your passion for 60 years now.
Yeah.
And if I might say, you don't look a day over 21. So how do you do it, ma'am?
Marvelous. Keep moving. Keep moving.
That's the key. Now, you have an exhibition at the moment in our NVE main gallery. It's called the Retrospective Year. Now, you've had it at a few venues before, and then you're moving on to Belleville after this one. Are you excited for the exhibition at the NWU?
Yes. You know, I've got a long history with Potch University. When the art faculty was started back in 1970, I think, I was part of the initial exhibition.
Wow.
With Professor Miller-Ballot. And the university has over the years acquired work of mine. So I feel quite at home here. And my exhibition looks stunning. I think they've done a great job in putting it up. And it's lovely to walk in and see all my periods of my work laid out so well and following nicely through. I'm very happy with it, thank you.
Would you say that the Retrospective Year as an exhibition takes together all the things that you've done over the past years, or would you change a few of it?
I would have. You know, we started off with this exhibition. I have a curator, and we got together over 100 works.
Oh, wow.
Which we were going to exhibit. But when it came to transport and venue sizes, the venues said, no, we can't. We haven't got 100 stands, number one. And the transport people like Pickford's, who's doing the transport for me, said, you know, we'd need 2 trucks for that. So we whittled it down. There are, I think, 63 works on show. Few paintings. I used to paint quite a lot, so you'll see a few paintings, and my one and only self-portrait.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's something to definitely look out for when coming to the exhibition. Now, you have a walkabout today at 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Now, for those of you who don't know, a walkabout is literally you're walking with the sculptor or the artist there, and you're going to tell people about your works as well.
Yes, I'm going to take them through step by step from my student days and how my lecturers influenced my work, and how obviously world artists at that time, Henry Moore and Giacometti and so on, influenced me, and how I used those influences. And it's quite amazing how my life's work can be divided literally into decades. I was a married woman. I'm now a widow, but I was a married woman and have children and grandchildren. So that had to be slotted into my early years as well. So it's interesting to see this 60s when I was my children were small, and then the 70s when they were starting to go to boarding school and so on. And then the 80s, I was developing more, and the 90s, you can slot it into those decades.
It's amazing to hear, and it's really a big thing that you can see how your life also influenced your work. Would you say that over the 60 years that you've been working, which is 3 times my lifespan basically, what's your favorite work, or what's the one piece that stands out to you the most?
That's terribly difficult.
It's like asking someone what their favorite song is.
Yeah, well, it's like asking a mother what is their favorite child. But, I can define now certain sculptures where I've made a sort of a giant leap ahead. Not backwards, ahead. And those I like to think as being specifically close to me. There's one sculpture on show here that is it's called Mantis Man, and that I did when I came back from Paris at the end of the 80s, and you'll see the definite change in my work there. And then another one that I'm very fond of, and I think is makes a powerful statement in my how can I put it, my Christian life, and also in how I feel about women and children, which is a theme that runs through quite strongly, and that's the ultimate sacrifice. And that's a powerful work, and that took me at least 2 years to arrive at that conclusion, because one has emotions, deep emotions, and I feel I wanted to express that emotion, and then to work out how to do that sculpturally, because it's a very difficult thing to do it sculpturally, where you've got to think 3D, and it's got to look good, it's got to work
from all angles,
it's got to be exciting, you've got to have I'm not a conceptual artist, I still think of form in space.
Yes.
And I still think that your forms have to be arranged in space, in harmony, and it's got to have its spaces and its shapes. So.
Well, that's amazing to hear. So we can definitely look out for the exhibition happening at the moment. It's called the Retrospective Year. And Maureen, thank you very much for your impact in arts in South Africa, and for aspiring many people who have sculpting as a talent to go further and say you can also do this for 60 years. Now remember that the walkabout is today at 11 o'clock, and good luck. I hope really that you have many feet there, and may it be good.
Thank you very much.
Rock,